everything will only get expensive from here. The only way to get financial freedom in your early age is not by saving, it's actually by making more money. Welcome back to our channel, Mind Positive Store, where we talk a lot about mental health, self-love, self-discovery, and overall best self-development and just becoming the best version of ourselves. Wait, this already exists within you. We're just here to discuss on topics that will help you see that even more clearer. Today's video is super out of my comfort zone, guys, because it's about financial freedom. It's about how to enter into your rich girl era, how to save more money, how to make more money, how to make the right financial choices. Like a lot of different things about overall financial freedom in your early 30s or your early 20s. This video is going to be super helpful for all of you guys, and you overall have a better takeaway on your finances after this video. As I mentioned in the intro part of the video, things are only gonna get expensive from here. And personally, I see money as a tool or a supplement that will help me to be more free. It gives me more freedom. So knowing how to manage your finances, knowing that you have a better financial mindset in terms of saving, in terms of making more money, will only secure your future for the best, right? This video is gonna be your ultimate guide to help you secure and control your financial future. As usual, here are the timestamps, and without any further ado, let's get into the video. For the first chapter of the video, we're going to talk about some common problems and misconceptions that we have in terms of our finances, starting off with education and lack of knowledge. So basically, when we studied during our schooling, right, we were taught a lot about trigonometry, algorithms, God knows what all we had to learn back then. But instead of which, if we had a little bit more exposure in terms of investment, in terms of how to save your money, inflation, a lot of different things, it would have been a little bit more better for us to face the open world. And one more thing I also feel is lack of guidance. Be it our generation or the generation before us, not everyone gets great guidance passed on from their parents on financial literacy. They talk a lot about the things that worked out for them or the things that didn't work out for them. Say your parents would have told, never put your money on stocks because I did and it really didn't work out for me. And maybe they would have shared, buy more houses, that's the best way of investing. All this would have been generational knowledge or generational experience that they would have shared, but not factual information or learnings that is shared between our parents or between our siblings. And last but not the least, the most important mindset problem that we have in terms of our finances is having a very scarcity mindset when it comes to our finances. What I personally have been taught is save, save, save. The maximum you save, the more richer you'll become. But that's not the reality, guys. Like, good, if you save a lot, you'll have a lot of money in your bank account. But did you know the concept of inflation, wherein your money loses its value after 5 years? Say you have, kept about 5,000 rupees in your bank account and you're not touching it. You're just planning to save the 5,000 rupees for the next 5 years. But by the end of the 5th year, because of inflation, because of a lot of different factors, the 5,000 loses its value. And people don't really know this, So saving doesn't really gain you more money, or saving doesn't really make you richer. It just helps you to not spend on unnecessary things, definitely yes, but it will not make you richer in the end of the day. So these are some of the very common problems, but don't worry if you're someone who has some sort of a similar problem like this. We're gonna address all of that in today's video. Moving on to our chapter 2, which is actually the elephant in the room, which is nothing but spending more money to make more money. The concept of spending more money to make more money. It may sound a little crazy, but hold on, listen to me patiently. I don't want you to spend lakhs and thousands of money on handbags, makeup, gaming console, really trivial things that you really want, but it's your choice. End of the day, I'm not here to tell you what to buy and what not. End of the day, if you feel that's really valuable for you and buying a commodity, buying like a thing would help you in a lot of ways. Say for example, how I added value to buying a Dyson for myself or even buying an iPad for myself is I knew I'm going to use it so many times. It will come to a lot of values in terms of me writing scripts, in terms of me designing my social media posts, in terms of me using it for a lot of my business stuffs. So it felt worthwhile, or it felt valuable to buy an iPad instead of not having one in the first place. So analyze yourself to see what value does that one thing bring into your life, and if it truly feels valuable, like analyze your pros and cons. If you have more pros, please go ahead and buy. But what I mean by spending more to get rich is actually putting your money in the right kind of places, and eventually your money makes more money for you. As simple as that. There are so many different streams and channels of finances that is little hidden. I wouldn't say completely hidden, but I think lately a lot of people are talking about this and a lot of youngsters have exposure to it. So it's a lot about investing your money in terms of mutual funds, stocks, ETFs, a lot of different streams that is open for us, and spending your money wisely on all of them, which will eventually only make you richer, right? And to add on that, I also want you to invest money and time in you. That's the biggest investment that you can do so far in your life. That's because buying books for you, or buying courses that you want to attend, going for classes that will help you overall in your mental well-being, buying planners, buying journals, all these different things will only help you. Eventually, it will make you more money, because you have to feel good mentally, physically, emotionally, to make more money or do your hard work, like put in your concentration on different stuffs. The next chapter of this video is poor girl mindset. I know it sounds controversial, but listen to what I have to say here. Having a poor girl mindset is nothing but having a scarcity mindset when it comes to your finances. A person with scarcity mindset or a poor girl mindset basically wants to just save. She always thinks about saving her money to buy stuffs. Say she wants to buy a phone, maybe because she wants to create content creation as a new channel of income for herself, and to buy a good phone she wants to save up and cut down her basic necessities, like going to a good store to buy her vegetables and fruits, and or even her upskilling something, and she wants to just cut down buying books for the next few months so that she can save a little bit more extra penny, or she can work a little bit more extra, get another job, get another source of income, so she can save up all that money and buy one phone. That's not the mindset we want here. To be honest, it's not really completely bad to have a mindset where you want to save more, but having a mindset that constantly reminds you that you can't afford it, otherwise you can't afford certain things in your life, and you are deprived of those kind of opportunities because you don't have the money, is what I mean by scarcity mindset. And most importantly, these people also tend to compare themselves with others, and especially when it comes to materialistic stuffs. So social media is a great tool in terms of learning more stuff, knowing new opportunities that is available for you, finding more people who are inspiring. But at the same time, it's also a place that puts a lot of comparison, a lot of negative aura around, where someone your same age is doing so much more better in terms of their career, in terms of their family, the materialistic things that they have. It comes with a lot of other factors. You should also understand that a person who is doing better than you will have multiple supporting factors to why she or he is in that place, end of the day. So comparing yourself will create a negative aura, will create a scarcity mindset overall, that you can't really achieve your goals, what you want. To sum it all up, as I said earlier, I don't want people, like I personally don't use the term expensive. When say I want to buy something for myself and it is expensive, but I don't really say it, like it doesn't look realistic when I say expensive to me. Instead, what I would do is, okay, this is too pricey at this point, but in the future definitely I will be able to afford to buy this. When you straight away say, oh my god, it's so expensive, I can't really afford it, it puts it unrealistic aura overall, wherein it sets in your mind that you are not capable of getting yourself those luxuries, getting yourself those opportunities to have those different things in your life. Now that we've spoken about poor girl mindset, it's only fair to touch base on rich girl mindset. Before I start this chapter, I want you guys to know that money is just a tool. Money is not placed in a pedestal. You are placed in a pedestal, and money is only going to help you navigate, get new opportunities, get your goals done. That's all. Like, money is just a factor that helps you achieve your goals faster. Money is just a tool. Money is not the end result at all. Having that said, let's move on to rich girl mindset. A person who has a rich girl mindset understands that her money should be diversified. He or she will invest in a lot of different things. Like, all her money will not be put in one basket and waiting for the golden egg to come out of it. No, she will put in her money in different sources, in different investment that will yield her only more. And a very shocking thing I learned while I was researching for this video is an average person in India only has one source of income. That's all. Whereas a millionaire has about 7 sources of incomes, and an influencer has about an average of 3 sources of income. The more source of income you have, the more money you make. Don't you agree? Like, that's the basic part of it. So you sitting at your home, working from home, or going to your office, your 9 to 5, coming home super tired, hitting the bed, that's all. Your life doesn't, it feels like a very average life. And in this video or in this channel, we don't want to just be an average person. We want to be the best version of ourselves, where we can do the best possible things that we can achieve in this life. The next chapter is the most interesting and my favorite as well, channels of money making, wherein we are going to talk about the different channels that internet says, or also like I know of. But if you guys know of any new channels, please comment down below, help the community build and help me as well to grow. So basically, when it comes to differentiating your channels or creating more channels for your income, obviously you have your 9 to 5 if you're working on a 9 to 5 work, and that's your major source of income. Other than that, you can create some sub source of income, as in running an online business. Say you're really passionate about jewelries, you can start selling jewelries, you can make your own jewelry. Okay, you can build up any sort of an online business. You can set up ATMs across the city. You can start a YouTube channel, become a content creator. You can also sell your skill, as in if you're really good at pottery, okay, you can actually develop that into a virtual commodity or virtual product, either through a video or through a workbook, a class, whatever it is. You can also try to sell that and make more money. You can also start investments. I think throughout the video I've been talking about investments a lot. So investment is a huge channel to get more money and let your money make more money. So there are so many different books, there's so many different YouTube channels that is focused on teaching you guys investment for free. One personal recommendation I want to share in terms of investment, which is my favorite, is Girls That Invest. This is by Simran Kaur. She has a podcast that talks a lot about investments. So this podcast itself is like super great for beginners, and if you want to go one step ahead, that's this book. This book has just taught me so much in terms of investment, the different kinds of investment, the misconception on investment. Did you know if you just put 500 rupees in investment today, you will become a billionaire by the end of your retirement? You'll have all that money. It's just mind-blowing, with just 500 rupees, how much you can grow in compounding. Money boundaries. This is a very important chapter, because a lot of times we don't really touch base on certain boundaries or certain standards that we have to set up for ourselves in terms when it comes to our finances. First one would definitely be no credit cards. Either I'm too bad at them, or I've spoken to a lot of people who are actually good at it as well. Like, they use their credit cards for their normal grocery shopping and stuff like that, which they don't forget to give back. But understand that credit card always creates a debt. You're actually getting that money from bank and you'll have to pay it back. For people who thought credit cards is just free money, no, it's not. So I personally feel credit cards don't add any value other than that giving you better civil score or better debt score. If you want to focus on that, then definitely do it. But one constraint or one boundary I want you to put in terms of credit card is you will not be making any major big purchases from credit cards. It will only be smaller purchases. The next one is budgeting. So as important it is for you to spend and spend wisely, actually, it is for you to save as well. Saving can never go out of recommendation when it comes to finances, but right now saving has become even more tougher. Like, a lot of people don't really understand their usual day-to-day expenses. There was this Instagram post, I think, of a girl who told that she actually spends about 1 lakh in Zomato every single month, which you really don't realize. So I want to recommend a lot of budgeting apps out there. You can use a budget tracker, a manual budget tracker. If you don't want to do anything, just take an Excel, start putting in your expenses every single month. Try to divide it in different categories, like your needs, your shopping, your luxurious expenditures, your membership, so that you have a clear picture on where exactly you're spending. The last thing that comes in terms of money boundaries is actually the 50-30-20 rule that I personally follow as well. I've been following. It was recommended by one of the influencers on Instagram and I really liked it. So basically what it means is, I'm going to attach an image here. What it means is 50% of your income has to go in terms of your needs. Any kinds of needs, in terms of your rents, your transportation, your bills, like all sorts of major needs that you have will be covered by the 50% of your income. The next 30% goes in terms of your wants. So it is divided as needs, wants, and savings. Okay, so the wants section basically covers your memberships that you have in terms of OTT, TVs, your travel, your entertainment, your shopping. All that comes under wants, which is 30%. And the last 20% purely goes for savings. I hope this video was super helpful for you guys, and it was really helpful for me personally. I wish I had seen a video like this 5 years ago. That would have really shaped my financial growth so far. So yeah, that's it for today's video. If you guys really like the video, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and add a comment on any next topics that you want me to cover. That's all for today. Take care. Bye bye.